Shui, Jin, and Ye are phases of the same identity. While Qi, water, refers to fluids outside the body, in nature or in food, Jin Ye refers to body fluids. Jin Ye comprises all fluids in the body except for blood and Jing, essence. They form in the middle Jiao, originating from the subtle elements of nutrition. Jin Ye are subdivided into two categories, Jin and Ye. Jin is the most fluid fraction of organic fluids. Highly mobile include tears, mucus, saliva, sweat, and urine. Its deficiency manifests as dryness of the skin and mucous membranes, leading to secondary desiccation and atrophy. Jin circulates propelled by Wei Qi under the lungs control, diffusing from the upper jiao to the skin and throughout the body. As we know, Wei Qi circulation occurs in a sheet-like manner, alternating between day and night rhythms. This circulation of Jin happens outside the meridians, on contact surfaces, orifices, and major cavities, moistening and nourishing the skin and muscles, and exuding as sweat, tears, saliva, and mucus. Su-Wen 23 states, the heart transforms Jin Ye and produces sweat. The lung produces nasal secretions. The liver produces tears. The spleen produces saliva, which moisturizes. The kidney produces sputum, which reinforces digestion. Jin will liquefy the blood's fluid part, preventing stagnation. Ye encompasses the stickiest, cloudy, heavy, and dense portion of organic fluids with limited mobility. Ye includes cerebrospinal fluid, vitreous and aqueous humor, gastrointestinal or genital secretions, intraarticular fluid, as well as interstitial and intracellular fluids. Ye flows through holes and orifices, nourishing cavities, mouth, nose, ears, and eyes, circulates inside the body following Yin Qi, controlled by the spleen, middle jiao, for transformation, and the kidney, lower jiao, for excretion and movement. They have a distribution network related to the primary meridians, irrigating the body's deeper areas, receiving impulsion from Yin Qi. Ye thus flows through joints, through the spine, brain, marrow, the holes and orifices, moistening and tonifying them. When grains enter the stomach, the qi fills the body, humidifying substances pour towards bones and joints, allowing flexible movements. The brain and marrow are tonified and the skin is moistened. This is termed Ye, organic fluids. When Ye escapes, joint movements become restricted. The complexion fades, the brain and marrow atrophy. Legs ache and tinnitus often occurs. Su-Wen 23 states that Ye ascends to the upper body to moisten upper orifices, while serving as a vehicle for the vital essence, Jing. Therefore, depletion of Yin in the upper body depletes Jing, causing decreased vision. So, we've seen that Jin, according to Su-Wen 23, is related to blood, whereas Ye is related to essence. In practice, Jin and Ye can intertransform, hence the generic term Jin Ye. Disorders in either affect the whole. Both Jin and Ye are concerning qi. Their physiology is highly sensitive to changes in qi, blood, zhang functions, and bodily environment. Mobilized by breath, Jin Ye revitalize tissues and viscera by draining and nourishing them. Jin Ye, as observed, are closely linked to Jing essence. They are its visible support, its physical acting agent. Although the essence Jing can be mobilized, it cannot act until transformed into Qi, Shui, or Jin Ye. The fact that substances can intertransform constitutes the transformation of Qi, we know, and this transformative capacity enables the entire metabolism of Jin Ye, known as the water pathway or water path. The distribution of fluids occurs through body guidelessness called Couli. A reminder, this term designates the lines or boundaries between the skin, muscles, organs, and viscera. Their distribution follows a yin-yang pattern. Cou linked to the skin, muscle fibers, interstitial tissues, and peripheral connective tissue, hence yang. And Li related to aponeurosis, fasciae, and mesenteries, hence yin. These Couli represent all body voids. In Chinese physiology, it's where Qi, Shui, and Jin Ye penetrate and circulate. This means that besides distributing lubrication, Cou-Li constitute a storage and reserve structure of Qi and Shui, aiming to nourish Zangfu and tissues. Cou-Li participate in resisting exogenous pathogens. Indeed, they are where Wei Qi circulates within the body. Lingshu 36 states that the liquids extracted from the 5 grains are associated in good harmony and produce fats, Gao. These Gao penetrate into the orifice of the bones, tonifying and enriching the bones and marrow. They also drain downward towards the yin members. When yang and yin do not harmonize, the ye deviate and drain towards the lower yin orifices, thus decreasing from the marrow. And if this is excessive, vacuity appears, causing painful hips and neck. Therefore, it is through the Gao phase, essential fats, that organic liquids, especially ye, are stored in the nervous system, marrow, loins, and lower part of the body, enriching it. Their imbalance will thus lead to aging of these structures.